3 and 4 and... Hey, Drue James here from LearnGuitarInLondon.com. I hope you're having a really good day today. I am playing this wonderful classical piece that was introduced to me by one of my students, Uncle Mike. So thank you, Uncle Mike, for sending me this. Allegro in A minor. What a wonderful classical piece. And there's just so much expression that you can do in this piece. You can have these raises and these dips and the bass notes, this do, 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 you know, it's so moody and so moving. You can also capo it in different places and it sounds just as good. It sounds good on nylon, it sounds good on steel string acoustic guitars. It's just a really wonderful piece to learn. Now this is slightly adapted, my interpretation of the song. I've put some bits in that I really liked. You can get the tab to this completely for free by joining the Learn Guitar in London student area. I've left a link in the video, there's a link in the video description. Click on that, just takes a name and email address, and then you can grab this tab and learn along with me. I'm really looking forward to showing it to you. As I said, it's such a great song. Let's start learning it now. As I mentioned, it would be great if you grab the tab from Learn Guitar in London because I will be referencing it a lot. So this is fingerstyle guitar, so that means that our thumb plays the top three strings, the E, the A and the D string. The index finger plays the G string, the middle finger plays the B, and the ring finger plays the E. So Eddie A, Dynamite, Goodbye Eddie. So we're starting this song as it's in A minor with an A minor, so that's index finger on fret 1 on the B string, middle finger on fret 2 on the D, and ring finger on fret 2 on the G. That's an A minor chord. And we're going to pick that, thumb on A, index on G, middle on B, index on G. Then ring finger on E, then index on G, then middle, and then the G string. So it's a really good idea to learn this picking pattern off by heart. Okay, so that's bar 1. Then keep your A minor held down, play the open A string, then the 2 on the G string, then with your index finger come above, play fret 2 on the A string. So you go open on A, 2 on the G, second fret on the A, 2 on the G. So, and then pinky finger on third fret on the A, and then play, and then let go of everything and open on the A. So you go. Okay, so just going to scrap one thing there. Don't use your index, use your middle. All right, so it's middle finger on the second fret on the A string, pinky finger on third fret on the A string, then let go with both of those fingers to open. But the thing that stays consistent is this second fret on the A string. Thanks for bearing with me on that. Then into a D minor chord, so that's first fret on the thinnest string, middle finger on the second fret on the G string, and ring finger on the third fret on the B string. Picking pattern is D string, so that's third string down, index, middle, index, so that's thumb, index, middle, index, ring, index, middle, index. Okay. And now into the next bar. So once again, we're going to leave this middle finger where it is. Okay, so we're going to leave that there. We can take these others away if you so desire. And it's open D, then that 2 that we're leaving. Index finger on 2nd fret on the D string. This is where I was getting confused with the A minor chord, so my apologies. Then ring finger on 3rd fret on the D string. Then back to open on the D string. But the whole while we're leaving this 2 here. Okay, so here's bar 3. Good, and then you can just move this middle finger up to the D string and put your index finger on fret 1. So this is kind of an E chord, but not entirely. And we're going to start from the D string again and go down the string. So D, G, B, G, ring, G. And once again, this note is going to stay consistent this time, leaving the 1 held down on the G string. And we're going to go 2, 1, ring finger on 2. But don't bother lifting up the middle finger, leave it there because you're going to go back to it soon. So you go 2 on the D, then the 1 as normal on the G, then 3 on the D, 1 on normal, back to 2, then open. So there's always this theme where the bass notes are going, this is what's happening on the A string, open, 2, 3, open. And on the D string, it's open, 2, 3, open. And then the part that we just had was 2, 3, 2, open. Okay, so with that idea in mind, I'm going to play the first 6 bars now so you can hear that in action. Okay, so that gives you a little flavour for it. When you get really good at it, you want to make the bass notes louder. Because that's what's really pushing and driving the melody forwards. Into bar 7. Now, I've ummed and ahs about how to do bar 7 a number of times. You can do an A minor and put your pinky finger on fret 3 on the A string. But how I like to do it is I just put my index on fret 1, middle finger on fret 2 on the G, and ring finger on fret 3. So it's like a C chord, kind of. If this middle finger was up here, it would be a C chord, but it's just down here. That's your picking pattern, so it's thumb, index, middle, index, ring, index, middle, index. Then 2nd fret on the A string, index finger on fret 1 on the G string, and pinky finger on fret 3 on the B string. Same picking pattern as the previous bar, thumb, index, middle, index, ring, index, middle, index. So that changes. Back to A minor. Okay, so what we do there, when it goes back to the A minor, everything is very similar to before. So bar 9, basically bars 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 are identical to what we're doing in bars 1 through to 6. Okay, so I'll play them through. So this is 9. I'll do them slowly. This is the same as bar 1. This is bar 10. Same as bar 2. This is the D minor. Same as bar 3. This is the same as bar 4. Okay. Good so far. We're then doing an A minor after that. So this is where things get a little bit different. Back to A minor. Okay, so we're doing this A minor. Then you're playing the thickest string with the A minor bar. This is 14. Keep your A minor held down, so it's thumb, index, middle, index, ring, index, middle, index. Then you're doing an A suspended 2nd, so lift up the index finger, leave the middle and ring there. Your picking pattern is from the D string down, so it's thumb, index, ring, index, ring. Sorry, thumb, index, middle, index, ring, index, middle, index. So it's. is the same, but you're using the bass note on the thickest string. Okay, so I'm going to come back to from 13, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 5th line down in the music that we've got. So here we go. This is A minor with E string, A suspended 2nd, lifting up the index, same chord but thickest string. And 17 is 1st fret on the G string, just with the index finger by itself, thumb on the thickest, index middle, index ring, index middle, index, then again, then pinching, thumb, index, middle and ring. Okay? Now what you can do there at that point is you can choose, on the music, there's a repeat symbol, which is this thing with 2 dots at it at the end, and the repeat symbol is telling us to go back to the beginning of the song. Okay? Now you can do that. I didn't do that in my video, but you can do that. And if you do that, it sounds like this. This is 17 into bar 1. Repeats. And this time I might just play things a bit louder, a bit more forceful. And whenever I do the ring finger on the E, I always play it hard. I don't know why, it's my interpretation. You can hear I'm really plucking it hard. Playing the bass notes harder. Okay, so now we're on to the second page, and it's basically the same pattern that goes round, same 2-bar pattern that goes like this. So we've got our A minor once again, and we're going to go thumb on A string, index, middle, ring. Then we're going to make this funny C chord that isn't quite the C chord, so fret 1 on the B, fret 2 on the G, fret 3 on the A, pick down the strings in the same order, A, G, B, E. Okay, and then we're going to be fret 2 on the A string and index finger on fret 1 on the G string, same picking pattern. And then finally, leaving the 1 there, put the ring finger or the pinky, up to you, on fret 3 on the B string, and this time you're going to play the thickest string when you start, then index, middle, ring. So it's C chord that isn't a C chord, 2 and 1. Then you're going to repeat this. This is bar 1, bar 21. And then bar 23. And this is 24. So this time we're going to do a D minor like we learned earlier. Fret 1, 2 and 3 on the E, G and B string. Play the D string, go down the strings. And then this 1 and 2 on the G and the B, down the strings from the D. And then back to A minor for 25. A minor suspended, so lift up 2nd, so lift up the index. And then strumming in A minor. So 20, I'll do from 23 onwards. D minor. Okay, really hope you enjoyed that. Keep on playing and I'll see you again soon for another classical lesson.